Molok ipakita.
I like Pacquiao trying to hit a lick, you know what I mean? But Pacquiao not Pacquiao no more. It's tough to go against him in this situation because if it was some years ago, Pacquiao would beat Barrios. But right now, Barrios, with his momentum, might around and beat Pacquiao up.
Two questions. One is, should he be fighting again? And at the end of the day, if he's good enough to beat everybody outside of the top 20 in the world, then why not?
Boxing legend Manny Pacquiao has set the combat sports world abuzz with newly leaked sparring and training footage ahead of his comeback fight against Mario Barrios. At 46 years old, the former 8-division world champion appears sharp, focused, and remarkably agile, defying both age and expectations. The footage highlights Pacquiao's signature speed, footwork, and relentless combinations, igniting speculation over whether he still possesses what it takes to compete at the elite level. With fans across the globe eager to witness how the boxing icon performs in this much-anticipated return, the excitement surrounding his comeback continues to build.
Hi there guys, welcome to Red Corner Boxing. So Manny Pacquiao returns to the ring against Mario Barrios according to rumours today. This is going to happen in July of this year. WBC have apparently sanctioned it. What's your thoughts on this, guys? Let us know in the chat.
Manny Pacquiao is preparing to step back into the professional boxing ring at age 46, challenging Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title this July after a 4-year absence. WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman has confirmed the bout, which represents a full-circle moment for Pacquiao, whose first world title came in the flyweight division under the WBC banner. Despite an underwhelming performance in a 2024 exhibition match against Japanese kickboxer Rukia Anpo, Pacquiao remains confident, citing his 2019 victory over Keith Thurman and the minimal wear from recent ring action. His last professional appearance was in August 2021, when he lost to Yordenis Ugas.
Mario Barrios is the WBC champion, so who is he mandated to fight next? Do you have made that decision yet?
Well, at this time, Mario Barrios is going to fight Manny Pacquiao in July. That's a tremendous fight. There's a final elimination taking place in North Africa, New Guinea, with Chisoko. And there's just many interests in the division. It's a great weight category.
I didn't know about Manny Pacquiao, so is this something is it out there? I've not seen anything about this.
Yes, it was released, PBC. Manny Pacquiao first title was the flyweight WBC, and he wants to retire as WBC champion.
Mario Barrios, age 29, has remained active in the division, capturing the WBC interim welterweight title in 2023, and later being elevated to full champion after Terence Crawford vacated the belt. Sporting a professional record of 29-1, Barrios most recently defended his title in a split draw against Abel Ramos. Currently, there is no mandatory challenger in the WBC welterweight ranks, and Pacquiao's return has generated massive buzz among boxing fans and analysts, eager to see if Pac-Man can defy the odds and recapture glory. Pacquiao's decision to come back stems from a desire to end his storied career on a triumphant note, hoping to retire once again, this time as a champion. Trainer Greg Hackett has offered a blunt assessment of the rumored Pacquiao-Barrios matchup, expressing doubts about Pacquiao's current capabilities despite his legendary status. Hackett highlighted the dangers of facing a younger, active opponent like Barrios, raising concerns shared by many in the boxing world about the health and legacy risks involved. Meanwhile, Barrios' coach, Bob Santos, has voiced enthusiasm about these high-profile matchups, noting that while past scheduling issues, particularly Pacquiao's political obligations in the Philippines, delayed the fight, the opportunity may soon materialize if circumstances align.
Mentioned a lot of people are asking what's going on. Are the rumors true? Is it possibly Spence? Is it Pacquiao? Who is Mario Barrios sharing the ring with next?
You know what? He's put himself in a great position through hard work. He's a tremendous story when he turned pro and what he's been able to accomplish being a 2-time world champion. And I always told everybody, he fights all comers. When we fought Gervonta Davis, all my hats off to Gervonta Davis. But it was very difficult for us to make the weight. We were going to move up in weight. They presented us, with this opportunity, and he said, you know what, I'll bite down for it one more time. And then from there, obviously we had a tough loss, but it was a competitive fight. And his first fight at 147 pounds, he goes on and takes on Keith Thurman. No tune-ups, no getting used to the thing. Goes at that point is about as
Boxing experts argue that Pacquiao's motivations for returning are largely financial, with the allure of a lucrative showdown against Mario Barrios offering both monetary rewards and the chance to relive past glory. Despite his age and time, away from the ring, observers point out that even a diminished Pacquiao still possesses a level of skill superior to many younger fighters at their peak. However, concerns linger over his last showing against Yordenis Ugas, where Pacquiao's once iconic speed, timing, and endurance appeared noticeably faded, underscoring the inevitable physical toll of age and inactivity. Entering the ring against a younger, physically stronger Barrios, known for his ability to control range and deliver crisp punches, could be a hazardous proposition. While Barrios may not be considered among the division's elite, he is no pushover, and some experts believe he has the tools to potentially stop Pacquiao, either by knockout or through a dominant decision. Still, the picture isn't entirely bleak for Pacquiao. Power, they note, is often the last attribute to fade, and if he can land his trademark left hand cleanly, he remains a threat. Ultimately, the bout is seen as a risky, but not unwinnable gamble, a bold emotional and physical test for a legendary fighter determined to defy time once again.
Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Let me tell you something. Manny Pacquiao, Mario Barrios. Not really sure what the hell's going on here. WBC is doing their thing to take care of Pacquiao. They ain't worried about Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney bullshit. They looking at trying to breathe life back into the 147-pound division. So Manny Pacquiao's getting another opportunity. Let me tell you something. Pacquiao should be the A side. The man bring a whole country. Barrios ain't quite doing that. But to come out here and think Manny Pacquiao is just going to get in here and put the bing-bings on Barrios, I understand having the mindset and remember what Manny Pacquiao was. He's not that, people. So if you ask me, him fighting Barrios, who wins? I got to give the edge to Barrios. But as far as who's going to win financially, it's Manny Pacquiao. Barrios gets some dough too, but it's Manny Pacquiao. That's it.
The prospect of a Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios clash has sparked sharp criticism from boxing insiders and purists, many of whom see it as a money-driven spectacle rather than a legitimate sporting contest. At its heart, the matchup is viewed as a financial stunt, pitting a 46-year-old long-retired icon against a younger, active, and naturally larger welterweight still making his mark in the sport. Pacquiao's 2021 loss to Yordenis Ugas already revealed signs of decline, slower reflexes, diminished endurance, and shaky timing, while Barrios, though not considered elite, presents a credible threat with his size, skill, and youth. Even more controversial is the rumored sanctioning of the fight as a title bout. Critics argue that allowing a boxer who has been inactive for years to leapfrog active contenders undermines the integrity of boxing's ranking system and disrespects fighters who have earned their title shots through consistent performance. They also accuse sanctioning bodies like the WBC of bending rules for profit, prioritizing legacy and pay-per-view sales over fairness and fighter safety. Meanwhile, Pacquiao's 2024 exhibition against Muay Thai star Buakaw Banchamek, which blended boxing and Muay Thai elements, drew both skepticism and admiration. Though some dismissed it as a cash grab, others celebrated it as a unique crossover event between two legendary athletes, further fueling Pacquiao's enduring global appeal.
You know, Buakaw's style is good for the Muay Thai sports, and I don't know that boxing is different than Muay Thai, and you know we're going to fight in boxing, so you know what I'm talking about. It's hard for him to adjust without using elbows, legs like that. So it just, you need to train hard and work hard because it's hard to, it's very hard to focus. I got a big round of applause for Manny.
Pacquiao's comeback plans hit turbulence during his exhibition bout against Japanese kickboxer Rukia Anpo on July 28, 2024. Originally scheduled to face Chihiro Suzuki, Pacquiao had to contend with a later replacement opponent, the taller, younger Anpo, who used his reach and sharp jabs to test the veteran's defenses. Despite Pacquiao's trademark footwork and attempts to close the distance, he struggled to penetrate Anpo's guard, especially in the early rounds. Pacquiao later attributed his struggles to the opponent's switch and the thick ring matting, which he claimed hindered his movement. Admitting he was only at about 60% of peak condition, Pacquiao acknowledged insufficient preparation, a sentiment echoed by his advisor, Sean Gibbons. The match ended in a draw due to the absence of official judges, prompting fresh concerns about Pacquiao's readiness for a full-scale professional return. Nevertheless, recently released training footage has reignited excitement among fans. Under the watchful eye of longtime coach Freddie Roach, Pacquiao has displayed sharp speed, agile footwork, and impressive punching power, reportedly scoring 2 knockdowns in a 10-round sparring session. While no official bout has been confirmed, talks continue about a potential showdown with Barrios in mid-2025, contingent on Pacquiao's political commitments, including his Philippine Senate campaign.
Don't shadow boxing like that.
Yeah, because it's lazy, right? Just kind of...
Yeah, when you do like shadow boxing like that, what is that for? Because you can apply that in habit. You become a habit. When you shadow boxing like...
Woo! Woo!
Like that.
The speed is still there. Woo!
Like, is bigger than me. It's too big for me, and the floor mat is different to boxing because in boxing just a little bit, but in MMA like so it's hard to move with shoes. So, but it's good. Good experience. We give a good action fight to the fans. Elbow is about my backhead is like is swelling a little bit because his elbow, like when he punch, like he can move, he can punch. The thing is he can be a boxer. He can be a boxer, but in his weight division, there's a lot of also a good fighter in his weight division, like a bigger guy. It's that's right. It's really surprising to me that the
Promoter Ben Shalom has voiced serious concerns about Pacquiao's return, underscoring the health risks involved when aging fighters re-enter the ring. Shalom pointed to the dangers faced by legends like Muhammad Ali, whose late career fights came at a steep cost to their long-term well-being. While acknowledging the challenge of telling an athlete to walk away, Shalom emphasized that when a fighter has secured financial stability, protecting their health must become the priority. Despite Pacquiao's legendary career and his hunger for one final triumph, Shalom and many boxing experts believe the risks far outweigh the potential rewards. They urge Pacquiao to prioritize his health and safeguard his legacy rather than jeopardize them with another punishing battle.
Thank you to Manny Pacquiao. Unbelievable career that we may never have a career like that again. I want you to take with you when it comes to Manny Pacquiao is moments. By taking themselves out of a comfort zone, challenging themselves. And Manny Pacquiao is a dinosaur when it last of a dying breed. We're not going to see too many fighters like this ever again. And Pacquiao is going to be the type of fighter that we tell our kids about. Pacquiao has 20 wins, greater than some of your favorite fighters' best win. Manny Pacquiao has 3 Hall of Fame careers in one, winning legit titles in 8 different weight classes. Pacquiao's legacy will age better and better and better. Times go on and on and on. A fighter like Floyd Mayweather, I think his legacy will diminish a little bit. Salute to Manny Pacquiao, one of the greatest of all time.
George Kambosos Jr.'s time training alongside Manny Pacquiao played a pivotal role in shaping him into a world-class fighter. Their collaboration, spanning over 250 rounds across 3 title campaigns, provided Kambosos with first-hand insights into elite-level boxing. Witnessing Pacquiao's discipline, tireless work ethic, and mental toughness profoundly influenced Kambosos, who now considers these traits cornerstones of his own approach. Beyond physical attributes, Kambosos learned the importance of strategy, agility, and speed elements essential for success in the ring. He also gained a rare glimpse into the lifestyle of a champion, participating in grueling training sessions that included mountain runs and intense sparring. Reflecting on the experience, Kambosos expressed deep gratitude for the opportunity to learn from Pacquiao, crediting it as a crucial factor in his rise to the top of the lightweight division. As the boxing world anticipates Pacquiao's clash with Barrios, the matchup promises to be a fascinating contest of experience versus youth, legacy versus ambition. Regardless of the outcome, Pacquiao's return reaffirms his enduring passion for the sport and his relentless pursuit of excellence.
Having trained with Manny Pacquiao had to be a huge asset for you, because even though Bay was probably your biggest name opponent up until then, you know, you'd been. How many rounds had you done with Manny?
250 rounds over 3 world title campaigns.
So it started with the Jeff Horn fight.
It did, yeah. When Jeff got obviously the fight with Manny Pacquiao, I was in Los Angeles. And I was sparring his ex-sparring partners, Jose Ramirez and Ray Beltran. I was doing 5-on-5, and these guys are good fighters, former world champions. And Freddie come over and goes, you know, Manny's got the Jeff Horn fight. So yeah, I'm hearing about it. He goes, well, you're sparring his sparring partners. How would you like to go against your countrymen and help Manny prepare?
Share your thoughts in the comments below.